Nillion is a new Cosmos SDK-based technology that changes how we handle and protect high-value data, similar to how blockchains have changed the way that we handle and interact with financial transactions. Currently, Nillion is in its final testnet stages, set to launch mainnet soon, and we at Stakecito are super pleased to be both a validator and an investor in Nillion. Now, what Nillion is doing is rather complex, and so my goal with this video today is to try and really simplify what they're up to so that anybody at any technical level will be able to understand what they're building. But first, let's talk about high-value data. And this is basically information that is really important and sensitive, like personal healthcare records, financial data, AI models, passwords, biometric information, whatever have you that is sensitive in nature. It goes without saying that keeping this kind of data safe is crucial because if it falls in the wrong hands, the consequences can be serious. Now, traditionally, to protect this kind of data, we typically would encrypt it. And what this means is that we basically just scramble the information so that only the person with the right key can read it. But here's the catch. When you need to use this data again, say to run a calculation or form a decision, you would have to decrypt it first. This process of decrypting, using the data, and then re-encrypting the data creates moments where the data is exposed and vulnerable to hackers or other threats. Now, imagine if you didn't have to decrypt the data to use it. This is exactly where Nillion comes in. So Nillion uses something called Multi-Party Computation, or MPC, which is basically a type of technology that allows multiple people or systems to work with data without ever revealing the actual information. It's pretty much like being able to collaborate on a project without showing each other your private notes. This keeps the data safe while still allowing it to be used effectively. So how does Nillion manage to do this? Instead of relying on traditional methods, which can be inefficient and compromise high-value data, Nillion allows data to stay encrypted even while computations are being performed. This is a big deal because it means sensitive information never has to be exposed, even during computation, reducing the risk of data breaches and making the entire process overall way more efficient. Now, I want us to think about a classic scenario in cryptography known as the millionaire's problem. Imagine two millionaires who want to figure out who has more money without actually revealing to each other their net worths. With MPC, they can run the comparison without ever revealing their actual net worths to each other or anyone for that matter. Now, in the real world, this technology has also been successfully used. Take, for example, the 2008 Danish sugar beet auction, where farmers needed to submit bids, but they didn't want their competitors to know what they were offering. Using multi-party computation, these farmers could submit their bids securely and confidentially, ensuring that the process was fair and private. Now, Nillion takes these concepts and makes them even more powerful. It allows for more complex calculations to be done on encrypted data, which can be used in various fields like AI, healthcare, and finance. And something that is super worth noting is that it does all of this through a decentralized network, meaning that there is no central authority that controls everything. Trust on Nillion is distributed among many different participants or nodes. For developers, Nillion offers a platform to build and test applications that need this kind of high-level security and privacy. This opens up a world of possibilities for creating new innovative solutions in areas that require the handling of sensitive data with care. Nillion has actually already partnered with so many different projects, including Aptos, and a shit ton of other projects that are developing on their network and working with them. So to wrap this video up, because I want to keep it short and sweet, in a nutshell, Nillion is all about making high-value data management safer, smarter, and more efficient. That is all for today. Have a good one for now. Bye.
In the not-so-distant future, our deepest, most personal data will power AI models. As these models evolve, they could replicate your very essence. This isn't just about losing data, it's about losing yourself. Modern encryption has a problem. It can't allow for encrypted data to be computed securely. That's why builders from Uber, Coinbase, Google, Consensus, Polygon, Amazon, Nike, and Hedera spent 3 years building Nillion, humanity's first blind computer. This means your most personal information can be used to power AI, make decisions, and provide services, all without compromising your privacy. As we stand at the threshold of a data renaissance, our sensitive data needs protection for our digital world. Join this fight. If we build this together, we take back our power. We take back control. We build a world where your intimate data is yours and yours alone.